Dex mana! Dex mana! Dex mana! 7. No, they're both 7. No. No. Are you gonna swap to that farming strat when you get the mage blood? Oh. My thing. Another 2.5 div. 13 divines, then into big. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, 50C. No. I hit this one and then you know what to do with yours. So, okay. If we hit this base, it's okay. If we hit this base, we can go for better one. But yeah, we pray. We pray. I don't want to lose the 2 prefixes. Oh my god! Oh my god, we hit everything! We hit everything! Lightning, mana region. Oh, it's T1! And we hit nice life. Oh, yes sir, yes sir. Oh my god! I was saying, oh, what? What? I'm not gonna lock suffixes and reforge chaos, it's too expensive. What? Now we're doing good old mana X-Slam, X-Slam. Rarity, okay, a life. 50 life. Is the rarity worth keeping, boys? How's it going, guys? So as you can see, we are 741 depth and we are back on our strength stacker. So pushing 1000 should be super duper easy. Especially now that we have the original sin. That ring makes huge difference. The amount of damage it gives you is crazy. It allows you to add the fire damage per strength, and just this item itself just skyrocket your build. So if I had to league start again and had an option between spending 100 divines for original sin and spending 100 divines for mage blood, I would definitely go for the original sin at the beginning. I crafted pretty much everything I think you've seen with the clip channels. When it comes to the amulets, you just spam strength until you hit all attributes and then lock suffixes, reforge chaos. I was lucky to hit it straight away. Same things go here. You can either buy all attributes fractured on Amethyst ring, strength fractured, or chaos rest fractured. I think the all attributes was the cheapest. It was like a divine or 2 divines. So pretty much it was pretty cheap. Same goes for the gloves, sorry. You either buy fractured strength, chaos rest, or attack speed. And then you use adequate essences based on the odds that you are having. Managed to hit tier 1 life. These gloves are pretty decent. I should hit 1 more strike to an enemy, and that way I could lose one of the points that I have here, so I can lose one of these and pick up 1 extra point. I recently just leveled up, so I have 1 spiritual that I'm gonna put in. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna pick, but yeah, the build is actually crazy. I managed to snipe melee damage, strength, leech, which is super good, double damage, rage on hit, strength, and strength. Pretty much every single node here does something that is very good for our build. I wanted to have the attack leech because the helmet itself is not enough. I also put in vitality with life on hit with the Watcher's Eye. However, if you're thinking of going just purely haste and then going the Sublime Vision, I would not recommend it. The leech is not enough in like very deep depths to keep you alive, and especially on bosses is pretty nice as well, because when you hit like when you kill uber bosses, I pretty much killed all of them except I think Cortex. The life on hit is just too nice, so I'm gonna keep it as is, and pretty much from now on I'm just gonna do delve and whatever I feel like doing. I think we're gonna do some crafting, or maybe try to make some like 11 link wand, 12 link wand with Squire for clear, but I'm pretty sure only thing that I would go with this build for is critical strike resistance. That's our biggest issue. It's just when we get critically hit and we die because of that. Now there's multiple options I could go through. I could pick up armor life, reduce crit damage here, and then get corruption on armor, which should be around 70%, which is actually okay because I could do this. Then I can get additional strike on the gloves, unlink this, and pick up the strike resistance. And that should be enough for defenses, which I might do, because as you can see, I'm going to quickly show you the DPS in the Delve. It's actually super nice. I'm pretty much, if I have like full endurance charges, I one-shot everything. And after this event ends, pretty much this build is going to be fine as well. I'm not going to lie. Even if we go on the regular ascendancy, we should have more attack speed. So instead of haste, we're going to pick up some defensive aura, like determination, or we can go purity of fire. But yeah, this is super duper good. My base for the weapon is not the best, but I kind of rolled with it. I knew that I'm not going to pick up Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh because that's 500 divines, and that is just too much for me. So yeah, we could go for +1 endurance charge on boots to boost our damage a little bit more. But yeah, I'm very happy. Right now, just more defenses. That's what we're going to focus on. And yeah, just making some currency. I'm not sure what's going to be our next project, because I like to have something to work towards, because then I just gamble. As you could see, I tried to ID Forbidden Flame. Didn't go well, but yeah, I'm trying to go for something different, maybe like a project to craft like super good wand, and then we can, for example, do like Blade Vortex, like Map Destroyer with Headhunter. But this build is gonna stay here, never selling it ever again. It's just too good. It can do pretty much everything, all the mods in the maps. Now, a lot of people ask me, how do you calculate the damage you do? I'm not sure how much damage I do. For example, when I'm in a part of building, it doesn't count in the fact that I can have up to like 20 witted stacks pretty easily, because we have a jewel, which I forgot to use, is when I cast Despair, I can have Wither on hit, and because we hit so many times with so many projectiles, we have 20 wither stacks pretty easily. So the damage is pretty good. You like one hit Ubers, but how do you calculate it? I do not know. Another question was, how do I play this on budget? I would compare it very similarly to my day one. Only thing that would be different is the weapon. So you need these 3 clusters that I'm going to post down below. You really need all 3 of these because you need the attack speed. At that point, the tree should look pretty much the same. You move to the gear. The armor is pretty easy to buy. You're gonna use your 6 link in your weapon. So getting armor with like 100 plus strength is around 2 divines. The boots, at the time when I bought them, were like 6. Yeah, so you buy 6 divines, either decently divine or you throw a divine into yourself. Usually the gloves are pretty cheap. You can buy them fractured. I already explained how you craft them. Same goes for amulet. The same way you craft the amulet, you either try to go for the belt. If you need the dexterity, you throw dexterity essences on them. Crafting the rings, to explain as well. Main difference between like the cheap and expensive is because we have the original sin. We combine these 2 mods. I'll quickly show you. We combine this mod with this mod, right? This is the more expensive version, but if you don't have original sin, you just swap this damage per strength for more attack damage with the damage per endurance charge. You just slam those 2 together. If you don't have any prefix, you just multi-mod and you craft in attack speed, and the other craft should be penetration. Attacks with this weapon penetrate here as well. So you multi-mod, craft these 2, and the build is pretty much done, right? Of course, because you don't have the enchant to have projectiles return to you, you just swap the void manipulation for returning projectiles. And that's pretty much it. And the build is fine to go. Everything else, I would say, rough estimate, the lowest amount of currency you can spend on it is like 35 divines, 40. Now, it seems quite a lot, but we are now like 2 weeks into the league, so 40 divines I think is reasonable for such a strong build that can do pretty much everything and carried me all the way to 600. I could go deeper, but I would struggle with bosses maybe. 600 depth with the budget build is pretty reasonable. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.